Alright, let's take a look at our translate, rotate, and scale options here. And it's going to be translation. So we're actually going to have movement to the object. It's going to be at the end of the list on the block tile. Alright, so when we get to the last four right here, the movement or the translate position is going to allow the object to move in a direction. We can say it's unlimited if we like, or you can do a repeat amount back and forth. The angle, the direction that the arrow right there is going to face, is the direction it'll go. You can also use the trigger event to actually turn the direction when it hits a different event area. We're going to start it off at 0. We'll have it going over to the right. The relative nature of it is whether it's going to be set to itself or to the world. It's going to be based on whether or not it's grouped to another object. You have a event updates the position. So if you know you're going to be using the trigger events, then you can check this to say you want it to update it. Over on the other side, we have a delay at start. So for instance, let's go ahead and say we're going to delay it for 4 seconds. And then the speed at the start, we'll make it about 10. But then the max speed, let's say we'll go ahead and grow it up to about 80. Increase over time, let's increase it by an increment of about, we'll say 5. Ping distance, if we want it to actually go back and forth, we can say that we want it to go out. So we'll say we want it to go, we'll do 20, which should move us over to here. Alright. So if we go into play, so we're going to wait for 4 seconds. And then as it starts to move, it'll move at a slow speed, and then it'll start to increase increments of 5. So if you notice, the speed continues to get faster and faster. It moves over 2 blocks, and it comes back, and it goes back and forth this way. And it'll just continue to increase in speed, and then we'll be able to see it going that way. Alright. So that's going to be the basics for translation for the object. And again, just as a quick note here, recap on this one. When it comes to the translation, remember the one thing to kind of keep in mind for it is that we did unlimited right here, and we did ping distance. You can actually say that you just want it to continue going in one direction only. You can also say that you don't want it to start until you do a trigger event and then it starts to move. So it can work as a good platformer for it. There's actually a tile in here, let's see, right here, a mover, which does the same thing. It goes back and forth with it.